What's up, everyone? It's day 36 of 75 Hard. I just finished my second workout of the day, my 45-minute outdoor workout. As you can tell, the change of setting at work. I'm scheduled to be working throughout the night. I got here this morning at about 8:30. Woke up this morning about a little bit before 5 a.m. Did my first workout, which I only did 45 minutes at my house for cardio. Needed to be at work, so I hit the road. I've been working all day. I did my 35-pound ruck. I just walked around this big open field. I thought I was going to get attacked by some cows a couple times because there was a herd of them, but they scattered when I stepped towards them. Today I felt hungry. The last few days I haven't been hungry. Today I felt hungry. No real cravings for anything like specific or anything bad, but I had cravings. Hunger. The last few days I've had a loss of appetite, but mostly just probably because I was moving around more today. It wasn't too hot, and I wasn't doing like a whole lot of hard work, but I'll be out here doing something throughout the night. Hopefully I'll be able to relax in between each hour. I gotta gauge these tanks, get a water rate once an hour, and send a text, and some little piddly stuff. Nothing real hard, nothing actual laborious, but just have to be mostly awake. Yeah, so one thing I wanted to talk about today, which I wanted to talk about yesterday, but I kind of just talked about something else. If you've been following along, I've talked about this before, about alcohol. Yesterday, October 1st, a year ago, I started 75 Hard for the 4th time. It wasn't the 3 times before that I completed it. They were each time I failed. Each time I would make it about 3 weeks, and then I would lose by drinking alcohol. Something I just kept falling back on. It was a habit. It was something I was doing almost every single day for years. I would leave the gym at 10 a.m. and go to the liquor store. For my post-workout, I was drinking Southern Comfort 100. Man, I look back on that like, what a loser. If that's something you're doing, you want to be able to look back on something like that and think, what the heck was I doing? We're trying to start a movement here. We're trying to help each other build a new culture. We can't change the world or the country on our own, but we can help each other change, and that can cause a ripple effect. But the thing that it was something I know I needed to change, but it was like out alone a lot, and it was just cover up your feelings. I understand what it's like if you're one of those people that is dealing with those problems too, but you have to overcome them. What kind of example are you setting to your kids, to the people around you, your spouse, the people you work with? The main reason for me, I grew up in a house with a piece of shit, and he was a drunk piece of shit. So I know what that's like to see, and he was abusive and mean. I've never been like that to my daughter, ever. So I've put her in her place, but I've never abused her or spanked her or none of that stuff. It never came down to that. Plus, I split up with her mom when she was 3, and so I wasn't gonna get the small amount of time that I had with her and be like that to where she never wanted to see me. So that was another thing that factored into it. But still, even when I would drink, it was never like I wasn't gonna take it out on her. So who knows what that guy's problem was. He was just a piece of shit, and he still is. But that's not me, and that's not something I wanted to pass along to her, because the truth is, her mom's like that the same way. Her mom drinks every single day, and so she has to see that, and she's not going to need to see both of her parents drinking every day. Why are they drinking every day? It must feel good. It must make you feel better, and that's not the case. Yeah, you get like some confidence. Yeah, you cover up those feelings of down, lonely. You're making yourself more depressed by doing it. Honestly, you can. I guarantee you can think back on your worst times in your life, and alcohol was involved. So like, quit lying to yourself. You don't need it. There's other ways to overcome those problems in your life. And I know for sure that you're able to. You don't need it anymore. It's something you can stop tomorrow. And the best way to do that, and the way I did it, was by making it a year now. I started 75 Hard and I committed and I finished it. And whenever I was done with it, I had no desire to fall back onto that life, which is something I knew I needed to quit doing anyways. I just needed to get like out of the habit. You got to break the habit. It may take you, they used to always say 21 days to break a habit. That's not true. It takes longer than that. And you know, you have to find some other an outlet to release that emotion. Whether you need, to find a good relationship with somebody, or get in a gym, or get in some type of group. Whatever the case is, you can figure that out on your own. But the main point is you have to cut the vice. Your best life's ahead of you. Whenever you drop these negative vices, you drop the drink, you drop the drugs, you drop the sex addiction, or the porn, or the cheating on your wife addiction, whatever you're into. That's just something that's easy to acquire. They tell us that, there's these studies that, so much alcohol is good for you, a certain amount a day or a week or whatever. Who pays for those studies? The alcohol companies, the pharmaceutical companies. They want you to be subjected to their drinks, their sicknesses, their medicines. Just get out of that. Take back control of your own life. Take control of your own mind. And the best way to do that is to go listen to episode 208 on the Rail AF feed with Andy Frisella and learn all about the 75 Hard and Live Hard program. Commit to it, listen to that, commit to it, and start tomorrow. Stop drinking. That's part of the program, is no drink, no cheating on your diet, follow a diet, drink a gallon of water, take a picture, read 10 pages, work out twice, once outside for 45 minutes both times. Commit to it, and your life will be changed dramatically in the 75 days, and you're going to put yourself in a position to where you're not even going to want to fall back on those things. And I can say this because I was one of those people that straight up loser attitude, to be the type of person that has to rely on alcohol. Yeah, you might work a hard day and it feels good to get home and take a drink. What kind of example are you setting? It's such a weak mentality, weak example. If you're gonna do something that's gonna set an example, do something positive. Show people that you don't need to be, subjected to what's available. All these things that are just readily available and promoted and advertised everywhere. Don't fall for it. Break out of that system. You don't need to be fat. You don't need to be sick. You don't need to be broke. You don't need to be stupid. Take back control of your life. Drop the drink and make it to where you're at your 1 year mark sober from alcohol. And start the program. If you're already doing the program, keep going. It's well worth the end result. You're going to be a completely different person and well on your way to the best life of your dreams. And yeah, I got some stuff I got to do. Hopefully this video uploads. I got pretty crappy service out here, and we'll see where I am tomorrow. But for tonight, that's it. I'll be back tomorrow for day 37. Peace.